Have you ever thought about going on a vacation? No phone, no camera, no social media. Not just you, but your entire family. No photographs, no Instagram stories, no check-ins. Just you and the experience. Can you do that? Now let's make it even more personal. Imagine having a major life event. Your wedding anniversary, your birthday, your kid's first steps. I'm not saying don't take a photograph. We have been doing that long before social media came trotting into our lives. I'm saying try not to share it online. No Facebook post, no Instagram caption, no LinkedIn humble brag. Feels impossible, doesn't it? Because the truth is, we just can't experience life anymore. We perform it. We document every moment, seeking validation in the form of likes, views, and engagement. And here's the big question for you. Why do we even do that? Are we sharing because we genuinely want to, or do we have become addicted to the digital applause that never ever gets quite enough for us? So why do we do this? Why do we turn the camera towards ourselves? Dr. Anna Lipke, author of Dopamine Nation, explains that our brains are wired to seek stimulation. The more we consume, the more we crave. Social media exploits this very well-oiled casino machine, offering quick hits of dopamine with every like, every comment, and every share. Congratulations, you are in a dopamine loop. And guess what? So is everyone else. Social media isn't just a platform, it's an addiction. And just like any addiction, it keeps us hooked while making us believe we are in control. So let's take a step further. We understand why influencers post. They get paid. Their brand is their life. But what about the rest of us? Why do people post anniversary wishes for their spouse on social media? Why do people feel the need to let the world know they're grateful for their best friend? I'm not saying you should not celebrate love or milestone. But let's be honest. Who are you really talking to? If your partner is sitting right next to you, wouldn't telling them directly mean more than a caption? If you love your family, why does the internet need to know about it? At what point did life become a performance? Vacation, friendship, even grief, everything is a content now. And it makes me wonder, are we actually documenting memories, or are we branding ourselves for an invisible audience? And here is the scary part. We don't just quit addictions, we just replace them. Ever notice what happens when people try a social media detox? They actually start binge watching Netflix. They in fact shop more, and they may dive into an endless YouTube rabbit hole. That's because our modern world does not remove addiction. It just repackages it. We are wired for addiction, and society has figured out exactly how to exploit it. Whether it is alcohol, gambling, shopping, or social media, the pattern is the same. There's a trigger. The trigger comes when you feel bored or lonely or anxious. And the behavior is that we pick up our phones, we scroll, we post, and we refresh. And what's the reward? A like, a comment, a tiny dopamine hit. Repeat this cycle thousands of times and it rewires your brain. You are no longer in control, your habits are. And when you try to quit, your brain panics and you just redirect the craving somewhere else. So how do we ever truly break free? Or are we just playing whack-a-mole with our addictions? Let's face it, we have never been more connected, yet we have never been more lonelier. Studies show that the excessive social media use is linked to increased anxiety, depression, and feeling of isolation. Even the US Surgeon General called loneliness an epidemic. But why? Because social media gives us the illusion of connection without the depth of true human relationships. Think about it. How many of your friends on social media do you actually talk to? How many of them would show up if you needed them real bad? We are sharing more than ever, but we are connecting less. It's like we are trading real human relationship for digital engagement. And somehow we still feel empty. Now I know what you're thinking. So what is the solution? Are we supposed to just delete our social media? No, that is not realistic. But here's something to think about. What if you started small? Have a meal without your phone. Take a walk without music or podcast. Go on a vacation and don't post about it. Try a dopamine detox. Reduce screen time and see how it affects your mood. Because the truth is, we don't need to quit social media. We just need to reclaim our lives.